crafters, welcome back and thanks for joining me. This is Jana with Purple Girl Crafts. Today we are going to be making this fun fold card. So you see when you open up this card, you've got that little flap that stands straight up, and then you've got that little box that contains it. I did draw all of the candy corn, and this card requires no die cuts. It's just with your scoreboard and trimmer. So let's grab some supplies and let's get started. So let's grab our scoreboard. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our pieces. So our first piece, this is going to be cut at 5 by 7.5. On that 7.5 inch side, we're going to score that at 1/2 inch. And that will be for the base of the card and the back side of the card. And then we will need 2 pieces, and these are going to be cut at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then we need 1 piece cut at 5 by 7. Then we have a couple of just scraps I'm using, and those are the yellow and the orange. And then we need 1 piece, and this is going to be cut at 4 by 8.5. We're going to keep that on that 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score this at 3, 4, 7, and 8. And that'll just be for that inside box of the card. All right, so we're done with our scoreboard. So we're going to grab our trimmer. We're going to take that same piece that we just did, and in this middle section here, so the one I'm showing you, we're going to cut a 1/2 inch border all the way around. So we're only going to do it in that section, and you want to go from the score lines and cut in 1/2 inch all the way around. So just put your trimmer or your paper on the 1/2 inch mark, and then just go in a 1/2 inch, cut it, turn your paper, cut it again, turn it, and then just meet those 2 cut lines, turn it again, and then meet those 2 cut lines. Now mine, I didn't cut all the way through, so I'm just going to grab my knife, and we're just going to make just a couple little marks just to cut that out. I don't want to pull it because I don't want to tear it. Right. Now we're going to take this piece, since we have it here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold it. So we're just going to crease out those fold lines. You just want to make sure those are straight. I'm going to grab my scoring tool and just crease those out. It's easier to do it afterwards instead of before you cut it, so that your paper lays flat when you're cutting that box out of there. Right, so that's the piece that we have, and that will be for the inside of the card. And I didn't give you measurements for the inside, but you can do a piece inside of there. Next, I'm going to take just a piece of scrap paper. Now this piece is 5 inches, and it's about 4 inches high. And you just need a piece of scrap paper for the inside of this. I didn't measure this piece out because we're going to cut it. So I'm going to grab my pencil, and I'm just going to put marks just on where that window is, just on both sides at one end, just so I know where it's at, because I want to make sure I get this just right. Now I'm going to grab my trimmer again, because we're going to do some cuts into this piece. So I'm going to take it and just line it up so I've got that line right in my track, and it's at the 1 inch mark, so it's 1 inch from the end. And then I'm just going to cut it down, and I'm going to go in 1 1/4 inches. So I'm just going to cut to that 1 1/4 inch mark, and then I'm going to take the piece of paper, I'm going to put it on the 1 inch side on the other side and do the same thing. So just cut down 1 1/4 inches. So right now what we'll have is we'll have those 2 little flaps, just like that. We're going to put it back in the trimmer. We're going to put it at the 1/2 inch mark, and we're going to do the same mark. So you want to go in 1 1/4 inches from the bottom, and then put it on the other end. If you want to flip it, if it's easier for you, you can just flip it and do it. And then again, just from 1/4 inch on that 1/2 inch line. Just making sure this is lined up. And then move my trimmer to the bottom, and then I'll just go in 1 1/4 inches. Now we're going to grab our scissors and we're going to cut off the excess piece. So we're just going to cut off that end piece. So just that little flap on each end. So this is what you'll have. So this will fit inside of here. So your little piece will stand up and it'll fit inside. Before we do that, we're going to grab our scoreboard again because we're going to make just 2 score marks. So we're just going to lay this on the trimmer and we're going to score at that 1 1/4 inch mark. So let me just grab a scoring tool and just score from that, that little extra piece, and just flip it over and do the same thing. So at 1 1/4 inches. All right, so this is what we have, and then you just fold those in. You're going to fold one going forward and one going backwards. And this is going to sit in here just like this. So when you do it, you're going to line up those legs so that they will sit in there. Before we do that, I'm just going to let this sit here. I have this little sign that says everything. I didn't like it with just the white on it. So I did cut out 2 of them, and this one I put some yellow behind it. And I'm going to use that one. And I'm just going to glue this just so that it is in the center of this piece and just a little bit from the bottom. Now you can make this sign as big as you want. I'm going to keep mine smaller. So I'm just going to make this so it's just right in the center. You flip this, just make sure it's straight. All right, now I don't like the end of it being too big. So again, you can make this as high as you want or as low as you want. I'm going to cut mine down. So it's just a little bit smaller. So just like that. Then while I had the trimmer out, I did cut a piece that fits inside that box. So I just cut a piece just to fit in there. All right, before we do that though, we're going to work on this top piece. So I grab my ruler and we're going to mark this at 1 1/2 inches and do that at the top and the bottom. So when we glue on this little flap that's going to move back and forth, we want to make sure that we're lining it up in the center. So we're going to glue this down, and I'm going to use those marks so I know where to put them. So I'm just going to put glue on just one of the flaps, and that'll be the flap that's going forward. So just put it in there, and I'm just making sure it's lined up and straight with that line that I did. So make sure it's exactly straight, and then make sure it's straight in the front too, that it's even. And then do the same thing on the other side. Just put glue on that one piece, and it's going to just lay flat just where that pencil mark is, and then lined up with that other side. As you can see, it just barely clears that opening, so it sits right inside that opening. So that's another way you can make sure that it's straight. All right, so I'm going to glue this extra piece that I cut. We're going to put that right in the center here. And that'll just be the bottom of the card. And I'm just using a scrap Halloween paper. The stripe paper on the side here too is also just extra paper, because I realized I didn't have anything decorated on here. So we're going to glue this closed. So those stripes, as I'm gluing this, are just extra pieces that I'm going to glue to the front and to the top just to make it look just a little bit better. So I'm just going to glue these pieces down. And you just want to cut these so that they're 1/2 inch, so go about 3/8 of an inch, and then the length of the piece. I didn't put down measurements for all these, I just kind of eyeball them. And I'm just going to put them all the way around the top on back and front. If you use like a pattern paper for this piece, you like a nice decorator paper, you wouldn't have to do any other decorations on there. All right, so that piece is done. So next, for the inside of the card, we're going to just fold that one flap down, and that's going to be for the back of the card. And then we're going to take that white piece, and that's going to be for the front of the card. So we're just going to glue those together. So I'm just going to put glue on that flap, and I'm going to use the quick grab glue because it does let me move it a little bit so I can make sure that it's straight. I'm just going to lay that down, put that on there, and then just kind of push it to make sure it's even at the top and on the sides. And then just make sure I get rid of any extra glue. Then we're going to take these two patterned pieces that we had, and we're going to put those on the inside of the card. And I did already put some tape on these so I can just pull these off. So I'm just lining these up, giving myself an even border all the way around, and then just pulling those off. And now I'll do it to the other side. Same thing, just pull those flaps off. And then just take your bone folder and make sure that they're creased down. All right, for the inside, we're going to glue this piece down. So you just want to make sure it's in the center. You can just eyeball it. We're going to put glue. And again, I'm using that quick dry glue. Just going to put it on that one little flap. I'm going to lay this flat. And then we're just going to take this piece and just lay it just like that. Making sure that it's in the center. And then just close the card, open it back up, and just glue that other section down. So just close the card on itself. And that will work perfectly. All right, now you see this little piece is still flipping up and down. So we are going to have to put a piece on the inside of it. You could have done that before, but it's easier to do it this way so you can make sure it works. So this is just a piece of paper that's a 1/2 inch wide. And then you could do 1 inch long, 2 inches long. I'm just going to put glue just on one side. Now we're going to turn it so that the opening is facing upward. Just glue it to the center of that little flap. And then just make sure that is secure. Now when this sits, let me see if I can show you this way. It's going to be hard to see. But when this lays down, let me grab my bone folder, I can show you. So when this is sitting, it's just going to sit in there. So you want to make sure it's straight when you glue it. And then when you close it, it'll lay down. And then when you open up the card, it'll help to keep that sign up. It'll just lay, it just opens and closes with it. So what you want to do is put glue on here. Now the easiest way is just to lift up that flap, put glue on it, put it back underneath the edge of the box. So just kind of just lay it in there. But don't push it down. Close the lid and close it flat on itself, and it'll stick down and it'll be perfect. All right, so that is the inside of the box. So this would be cute for just any kind of themed card. Now in the front, I took just some extra yellow cardstock. I'm just going to lay this on here. Now I know they're too long, but we're going to cut them off, and then I'm going to do the orange and then the white to look like candy corn. I'm just going to leave the shape of the card the way it is. So we're just going to glue the yellow piece down first. I'm just making sure that's secure. And then for the orange piece, it's a little bit too big. So I'm just going to overlap the orange or the yellow just a little bit. So I'm going to put some glue on the yellow and the white. And then I'm going to put it just right about there. And I want to make sure it's straight. So I'm just going to use my cutting board or my pad just to make sure I've got my line straight. And then I'm going to just come in here and just push that, make sure that's all secure. And then I'm going to grab my scissors and then we're going to cut off those sides. All right, so that's for the front of the card. So next we're going to work on this front piece, and it was just a little bit too white, and I did put just a little bit of color on the edges of the card, but I didn't do that on camera. So I'm just going to take and just put a little bit of yellow and orange just so this isn't as white on the card. I'm just blending the colors together. And that looks pretty good. So let me move these out of the way. So this is going to sit just on the very front of the card. But before we do that, I'm going to let that dry since it is the ink. And we're going to work on the inside. So I've got a bunch of candy corn that I just drew triangles and then just rounded the edges. And I'm just going to put these all around the card on the inside. You just want to make sure that when you're gluing them down, you don't go too far out on them so that they don't stick out of the card. You also want to make sure you don't put them too low so that they don't hit the mechanism. But you can just kind of join them together to make sure they look like they're like all together. And just continue just to put them around. I'm just going to put just a couple of them together and some just around. Now I did realize that I forgot that last piece of the stripe paper on the front of the card. So when I cut out my other pieces, I put one here just to have it, and then I'm going to put a candy corn there, and then also some up on the top of the card. So when it opens up, it looks like they're on the center and the top and bottom. And just continue with just the last few of these. All right, so that's the inside of the card. Now for the front of the card, we're going to put this What's So Corny About This Card, and we're just going to glue this down. I'm not going to do any dimensions on this. So I'm just going to put that at an angle, and then I'm going to put these other little pieces of candy on here. And I did use some of the glitter paste or whatever it's called to make them shiny. Right, so that's it, but it looks like it needs just a little bit more. So it's like, it needs some color. So I decided just to do some dots. I had some polka dotted paper, but I lost the whole pad of paper. I must have thrown it away. So I'm just grabbing alcohol marker and just barely just up and down. Don't do it at an angle, just put them up on there straight, and this is the result you'll get. So that's it. That is the card that we made today. I want to thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Until next time, happy crafting.